here's an experiment. Turn on your faucet, take a glass of water, and watch the water go into the glass. Then pour the water into another glass and watch as the water moves in all its intricate forms. Watch that little drop at the end. Plop. Watch the forms the water takes, the little ripples, and then all of a sudden it's perfectly still. Feel it. Feel the water become the water. Feel what that feels like. Ground into the body. Feel your feet on the ground and become the water. When I say become the water, you visualize yourself, you imagine yourself as what the glass of water experiences. You put yourself in that perspective, which is the entire point. What creates this? You ready? Okay, caution, mind alert. Ground into your body. Now, as the water pours, what creates that? What creates it? What creates it? Now, things might be coming to you. Gravity, God, surface tension, molecules. Ooh, there's a good one. Words that come to you. What creates it? Here's a way to look at it. We have our glass. Here's our glass. And we fill it with water. And the water from the other glass comes in. And fills it up. That's not what it sounds like. Gravity. But what is gravity? What is gravity? You might say curved space-time. Great. What does that mean? You might say, well, it means that space is flowing toward the center of the Earth due to its mass. Great. I learned that too. I can show you the equations. It's general relativity. It's Einstein's model of gravity. It's a model. It helps us understand gravity. It helps us visualize gravity. It's wonderful. But is it what gravity actually is? You might say surface tension, right? Surface tension forces in the water. And you might say Navier-Stokes equations that govern the turbulent flow of the water falling into the glass. And you might say, oh, electrons determine the surface tension, thus evidence for electrons. Electrons are amazing. Our electrons are what causes those ripples to go out and then causes them to be flat once again. When that single drop plop, falls in the top and then it smooths out, that's surface tension, that's electrons. You can feel it. Touch the water. Touch the water so you can just touch the surface. You can feel it. You notice how the water clings to your finger. How do we purely observe truth? And what is the truth of existence? I think this is a better question because ultimately we are observers. Consciousness is observation and response. It's an experience, it's an awareness. How is a mechanism. There appears to be a way to everything. To existence. For instance, when you pour the water from one glass into another, one glass empty, one glass full, they're all the same. They're both full, they're both empty. All at once in a four-dimensional landscape. We can paint it all. Oh, we can see it through space, see it through time, see it through physics, see it through God, see it through Taoist simplicity of observation. We can use these languages to observe, but ultimately, isn't it that? To actually observe truth, must we now remove all languages and be in a pure state of observation? Would a pure state of observation, our pure consciousness, oh, here's my little eye. My little eye's like, ooh, that's cool, right? You might notice, this is my consciousness eye. Try it again. Take that glass of water and pour it into the other and feel the experience in your body as you hold space for that water to drop, one molecule at a time. You have a feeling of molecules, their language. It's a language to understand. But feel it. Just feel it. Without trying to understand it with the mind. If the mind comes in, go to a pure state of observation and feeling. Pure experience itself. And we're in four dimensions, so you must breathe into that space. The breath keeps us in that four-dimensional state, meaning we're moving through time. So to make it timeless, truth, to understand the truth of the water, you actually have to move through time in a way that feels timeless. Can you find that space? Can you become one with the ripple? Can you become one with the water? I believe in you. Namaste.